If you're running a retail business, don't let disorganized order fulfillment cause chaos. Use ShipStation instead. From running a business out of your garage to multiple warehouses, ShipStation is ideal for every phase of your growth. Save time with one login for all your stores and by automating tasks. Plus, you'll get the best shipping rates from global carriers. Calm the chaos with the shipping software that delivers. Start a free trial at shipstation.com/audio. That's shipstation.com/audio.
We interrupt this program to bring you an important Wayfair message. Wayfair's got style tips for every home. This is Nicole Byer, helping you make those rooms flyer. Today's style tip: when it comes to making a statement, treat bold patterns like neutrals. Go wild! Like an untamed animal print area rug under a rustic farmhouse table from Wayfair.com. Ooh, fierce! This has been your Wayfair style tip to keep those interiors superior.
Wayfair, every style, every home.
Okay, so we're diving deep today into last podcast on the left.
All right.
And looks like we've got some pretty interesting listener comments and reviews about the show to help us out here.
Yeah, should paint a pretty good picture, I think.
Yeah, well, our goal here is to help you understand, like, what's at the heart of this podcast's appeal.
Definitely want to make sure you come away with a good understanding.
Quickly and thoroughly.
Absolutely.
So, last podcast on the left is a weekly show.
Okay.
All about horror, true crime, and the paranormal.
Interesting combo.
But there's a twist.
Oh.
They use comedy to approach these dark topics.
Oh, wow. So, like,
Yeah.
I mean, I guess a lot of people are into that kind of macabre stuff.
Yeah.
But I guess, like, adding humor maybe makes it a bit easier to digest.
Right. It makes you think.
Yeah, it could be a way to, like, process some of the heavier stuff.
For sure.
Maybe even, like, explore the darker side of humanity, but, you know, in a way that's not so intense.
I see what you mean.
Yeah.
And get this, it's not just one host leading the conversation.
Oh, really?
We've got 3 hosts.
Oh, wow.
Marcus Parks,
Okay.
Henry Zabrowski, and Ed Larson.
So 3 different personalities.
Exactly. And that makes you wonder, right, what does having a trio of hosts bring to this kind of discussion?
Yeah. I mean, with 3 people, you're going to get, like, different perspectives, for sure. Different reactions to the material.
Yeah.
Maybe even, like, different levels of expertise or, you know, interest in these topics.
Right.
Could make it feel more like a conversation.
Yeah.
Less like someone lecturing you.
Right. More dynamic for sure.
Yeah, definitely.
And the range of topics they cover is huge.
Okay.
We're talking serial killers,
Oh, wow.
cults,
Okay.
conspiracy theories.
Uh-huh.
Then we jump to UFOs, ghosts, and the occult.
Whoa, they cover a lot of ground.
Yeah, they really do. It's a wild ride.
So, like, are they trying to appeal to, like, everyone who's interested in this strange and mysterious?
Well, it seems like they're casting a pretty wide net,
Makes sense, I guess.
attracting people who are curious about all sorts of, dark and unusual things.
Yeah, makes sense.
Now, here's another interesting thing about the show.
Okay.
They have 2 different episode formats.
Interesting.
So they have their main weekly episodes,
Yeah.
which are in-depth explorations of a single topic.
Okay.
But then they also have these shorter, twice-weekly segments
Oh, wow.
called side stories.
Side stories.
And those focus on more current true crime news
Okay.
and just like other weird things happening in the world.
So it's like they're giving you the deep dives, but also keeping you updated on, like, the day-to-day weirdness.
Exactly.
Right.
So having those shorter, more frequent updates alongside the longer episodes,
Yeah.
you got to wonder what impact does that have?
Well, I mean, they're definitely keeping their listeners engaged, right?
Right.
Putting out new stuff all the time.
Yeah, it's a constant stream of content.
And I bet the side stories offer, like, a lighter side
Uh-huh.
compared to the main episodes, which can get pretty dark.
Yeah, I could see that.
Plus, they can react to, like, breaking news and stuff.
Yeah, exactly.
That's pretty cool.
So we're starting to get a picture here of what makes this podcast tick.
Definitely.
They're blending dark humor
Yeah.
with extensive research
Uh-huh.
across a huge range of, unsettling subjects.
Right.
And it's all delivered by a team of 3 hosts.
Yeah, and they do the deep dives and the shorter updates.
Exactly, a 2-pronged approach.
I like it.
And it's clearly working for them.
Yeah.
They've built a pretty dedicated fan base.
It seems like that combo of horror and comedy is really their secret sauce.
Right. It's a unique blend.
Must resonate with people who, are looking for information on these topics, but maybe want it delivered in a way that's not, super scary or depressing.
Makes sense.
Yeah, I can definitely see the appeal.
So let me ask you.
Sure.
You're interested in gaining knowledge efficiently, right?
Absolutely.
Would you be drawn to this approach? I mean, learning about these dark topics through a comedic lens.
It's an interesting thought.
Would that be appealing, or would it maybe feel like it's not serious enough?
I don't know. I think it would depend on the execution.
Oh.
Like, if they can make me laugh while also teaching me something new,
Yeah.
then I think that's a win-win.
I agree.
But if the jokes get in the way of the information, or if it feels like they're making light of something really serious,
Right.
then I'd probably be turned off.
That's a good point.
Yeah, so it's a delicate balance, I think.
Absolutely.
But definitely worth considering.
For sure.
I mean, it could be a really engaging way to learn about some pretty intense stuff.
Right.
And who knows, maybe a little laughter can make the darkness a bit more bearable.
I think you're right about that.
Yeah, it's worth thinking about.
It definitely is.
We interrupt this program to bring you an important Wayfair message. Wayfair's got style tips for every home. This is Styles McKenzie helping you make those rooms sing. Today's style tip. When it comes to making a statement, treat bold patterns like neutrals. Go wild, like an untamed animal print area rug under a rustic farmhouse table from Wayfair.com. Arr, fierce. This has been your Wayfair style tip to keep those interiors superior.
Wayfair, every style, every home.